At around early morning 8:39 a.m., suddenly an SMS dropped from top Congress leaders patting themselves on their back. And frankly speaking, they did have a reason to do so. When the BJP Supremo, in a sense, from Karnataka, Jagadish Shettar, joined the Congress party just ahead of voting in Karnataka. I'm Pallavi Ghosh, and this week on One Take, I'm going to be talking about the Ayarams and the Gayarams, or as they are called, the Turncoats. Do they really make a difference? Or have things come to such a situation that is hamam mein sab nange hain? It doesn't really matter which political party one belongs to. Ideology is no longer relevant. And why is it that the BJP is always attacked by the Congress party when Congress leaders like Jitin Prasad, Jyotiraditya Scindia leave to join the BJP? And why is it that the BJP should be calling the Congress opportunists when they are also doing the same? Well, in Karnataka, where everything has been put into context, where everything has been put at stake by both the BJP, but more importantly by the Congress, which is yearning for a bin in a big state, one can understand why they are eyeing all those votes. Karnataka, like UP and Bihar to a very great extent, is also votes on caste factor. The Vokalinga, the Lingayats, these are the castes which the Congress party are targeting. And therefore, it came as no surprise that Randeep Surjewala, Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge, who belongs to Karnataka, all of them were present there when Jagadish Shettar joined the Congress party. And of course, they said because he belongs to a powerful community, but apart from that, he also has been a 6-time BJP MLA. But that's not what I'm going to be talking about only this week on One Take. I'm asking a larger question which I did ask a short while back. Is this now become an accepted norm? Is it the new normal now? I remember the last time we spoke about this is about the West Bengal elections. In fact, in a day, there used to be several press conferences where you would hear of councillors or MLAs, leaders joining the BJP from the Trinamool Congress and vice versa. In fact, so much was the exodus or exit from the TMC to the BJP at one point of time that the narrative began to be built up that was TMC now a sinking ship. Actually, that's the reason behind it. That is why come election season, the turncoat season also begins. Because political parties which are in the fray certainly want to send out a message to the voters that look, this is a sinking ship, sab chhod ke ja rahe hain, everyone is leaving them, therefore you should be coming to us. That's what's happening in Karnataka. A narrative is being built up by the Congress party and to a very great extent, justifiably so, seeing the number of top-notch leaders who've quit the BJP to join the Congress over there. So the Congress is building up a narrative that the BJP is no longer an attractive alternative. Massive infighting, disgruntled leaders, sulking people, those who lost out on getting vote, for example, as in the case of Jagadish Shettar, and so on and so forth. And therefore, the Congress has already built up its campaign on 2 points in Karnataka. 40% commission Sarkar. On the other hand, that no one wants to be seen with the BJP because the BJP does not value people who are seniors and who belong to these particular powerful communities. But I was talking about Bengal. In Bengal, where the elections were there and I was very much a part of it, you know, it became a surprise. Early morning, you would get an SMS that an eminent personality is going to be joining the BJP, and we would start calling up TMC leaders wondering, ab kaun chhod ke ja raha hai, who's leaving you and going there? No matter, there was a sense of bravado, and we really don't care what TMC leaders would say to us. But they were very well aware of the fact that when there is an exodus or an exit starts taking place, you know, frequent ones at that, you know, it helps in building up the narrative that there's something which has gone wrong, why no one wants to stay with you. Now, in both the cases, in Bengal and in Karnataka, the exits are happening from the ruling party. BJP in Karnataka, Trinamool Congress in Bengal. But here's the thing, in Bengal, it seems that the exits and exodus did not have much impact on making up the mind of the voters. Because clearly, the turncoats do not perhaps make that much of a difference, which is why other factors matter. Your campaigns, your poll issues, your local issues. I think the Congress party or the BJP even understand that, but this is also a part of the election Rajniti or the election season. Everyone wants to send out a message that, look, these are the people who actually do matter to us, and they did not not matter to our political opponent. What is the Congress saying in Karnataka? The Congress is saying, look, these are the people who have been with the BJP for a long time and you have ignored them. These are people who also belong to important communities like the Lingayats or the Vokalingas, and the BJP doesn't value them. This is how they're going to start playing their mind games. So turncoat culture has now become a very eminent and important factor every time there's an election round the corner.
एक सीनियर लीडर हमारे को बीजेपी से अपने स्वाभिमान को जब धक्का हुआ तो वो आ गए हैं, तो उनका स्वागत मैं कर रहा हूं और उनके आने से कांग्रेस को बहुत बड़ा फायदा होगा.
I've discussed this and whether it makes an impact. In the case of Bengal, it did not really make much of an impact. But in that case, your campaign strategy really has to be very powerful. Now, we're going to start moving towards the big elections of 2024. You've already seen some big ticket exits from the Congress party to the BJP, some recent ones which I would say they may not be very high profile leaders, but they certainly are the ones who have set the cat among the pigeons. I'm talking, for example, of C.R. Kesavan, who is the grandson of Rajagopalachari. I'm also talking about Anil Antony, who is the son of A.K. Antony, one of the pillars of the Congress party and the closest aides of the Gandhi family. Now, when these smaller, low-profile leaders start leaving, the BJP started to build up a narrative that, look, there's no value for them within the Congress party. The Congress under Rahul Gandhi is actually a sinking ship, and Rahul Gandhi is not able to keep its flock together. Which is why when recently there was this whole talk about when an action will be taken against Sachin Pilot, that narrative also began to be developed, is that if Sachin Pilot actually leaves the Congress party, it would be hugely damaging to the Congress, because then the BJP would jump in to say that why a selective issuance of a show cause notice or disciplinary action, and why is it that all those who are brought in by Rahul Gandhi are slowly leaving the party. And that's the reason perhaps why the Congress is going on a very slow mode and still not being able to make up its mind completely, should we take action against Sachin Pilot or not. And I'm told that they've tried to put that decision more or less on hold, which brings me back to the turncoat culture. It suits all political parties, and as I said, is hamam mein sab nange hain. Every political party is guilty of this. But then the next question which arises is that what is the future of these turncoats? I remember the examples of Tom Vadakan. Many would ask you that he was taken ahead of the Kerala elections, but was he given an important place? Where is he now? Just a handful of the leaders who quit their original political party and joined another actually find a place of importance. For example, Jyotiraditya Scindia, aviation minister. But why so? You have to understand he actually got more than 20 to 22 MLAs along with him, and it was responsible for the fall of the Kamal Nath government in Madhya Pradesh, and therefore he was rewarded. Same with Jitin Prasad, because they wanted to send out a message that he belongs to a Brahmin Samaj, and the BJP wanted to capture the Brahmin votes. So it's not that, I would say it's a mixed bag. It's not that all turncoats are happy and they get something in exchange. At the end of the day, is that mother political parties or the political parties that they are joining who try to derive benefit out of it. Whether they derive or not, well, that is something which I want your reactions on the social media timeline. You know, by the time this episode comes out, there will be more and more possibly exit from both the sides. From the BJP towards the Congress, maybe from the Congress to BJP or JDS or whatever other political parties go. But will that really change the scenes in Karnataka? Is this just the first push? Does it have to be backed up with a strong campaign? Is that what the BJP plans to do, like what Mamata Banerjee did in Bengal in the backdrop of the exits from the TMC to the BJP? Do give in your reactions on the social media timeline. And of course, as they say, ye public hai, ye sab janti hai. We'll know when the electoral results are finally out in May in Karnataka.